2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's great to have your company as we kick off our coverage of this event. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got John McCarthy down on the course.
Hi Luke, great to be here. Fantastic day of golf ahead of us. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Bit disappointing, that one. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, they're going to need to be careful getting out of this one. It is deep, deep into this rough.
This one's headed towards the rough. Well, Rich, I'm being honest, this lie is putrid.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Playing their fourth shot.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. This would be a great up and down from this spot. This putt coming up is for triple bogey. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one's for quadruple bogey. That one's come up short. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. Oh, he's up, Tiger. Okay, steady now. Now it's time to move on to the next hole. You've reached your shot limit on this one. And now at +7 for the event. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Yep, sure, it was a bad hole. But as all good caddies would say to you, let it go. Focus on this shot and this shot only. Well, that didn't look like their best swing there. That got caught up in a few of the branches. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's straight into the trees. Time now for the fourth shot.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
Well, guys, they're in the deep stuff here, and they did get a favorable lie considering the situation. Let's see what happens.
That's out to the right for sure. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. This would be a great up and down.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
And unfortunately, the shot limit has been reached on this hole, and this player is going to move on to the next. Sitting at 14 over for the event. Teeing off here at the third hole. Okay, let's get those two important things back, timing and tempo. That's going to find the water, sadly. And here we are with the third shot.
Pretty good wind back into the player's face.
That ball looked a little thirsty. Time for the fifth shot.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
That always looked wet, didn't it? Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Whew. Don't lose too much energy. Here's the eighth shot.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
That's not your best play. You've reached the shot limit here. Into the next hole and see if you can do better. Let's see what happens here on the fourth. That didn't look like their best swing to me. And that one's headed to the drink. Getting ready to play their third.
This one could be wet.
This is their fifth shot. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. And here's their seventh shot. Looked like they were swinging a snake, not a golf club. Splash. That's it. Time's up. Move to the next hole. We've got to keep our pace of play. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Here we are at the 5th hole. The tee is yours. No, that's not the shot they wanted. My man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
I don't know how much of this one they can get. It ended up quite deep down into this rough.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. It's heading to the rough for mine. This lie's not great. Seems like they got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis. Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now. Lining up from the sand now. Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. All right, now it's time for lucky number 7. Been a bit of a struggle on the greens. Hopefully he can change it here. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Ooh. And that brings to an end that hole. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. You've arrived at a par 4.
Luke coming off a disaster on the last hole. They really need to shake that off and bounce back here on this hole.
Where will this one end up? Bit untidy, wasn't it? Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Smart shot, always back into the fairway as a safe play. Opting for the 5-iron. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Yeah, you've left yourself a long way between the holes, so let's get this one close. Ooh, you like me and thought that had a chance? And this next putt is for triple bogey. Just hammered that through the line. That's well holed. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage. Well, this should affect the ball flight. That's not the shot he was hoping for.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
And here we are with the third shot. That'll collect a couple of branches, that one. Uh-oh, that's not the first sign of the yips, is it? And here we are with their fourth. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. And John, what's this one looking like?
Well, guys, the lie is, you know, considering the situation, is pretty good. Hopefully they can get a hold of this one.
Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. Oh, he's hit a tree. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Well, this should be unpredictable. Oh, time for number 8.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Sadly, your time's up here, but that's all right. You've got another chance on the next hole. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Right up in the canopy of the trees. Getting ready to play their third.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
That got caught up in a few of the branches. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, they lucked out here. I mean, they did get into some deep rough, but the lie ended up being not too bad.
Well, Rich, I'm being honest, this lie is putrid.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Here's their 6th shot. This is a triple bogey attempt here. Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy. Now that's a mistake. How do you leave that short?
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
A bit long on that one. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. Now it's time to move on to the next hole. You've reached your shot limit on this one. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. And here we are with the third shot. This is a bogey putt coming up. Yeah, be proud of that. Fair effort. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I gotta say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player. It's the dreaded banana slice.
That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Second shot here at the 10th. Well, this should affect the ball flight. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
Well, they ended up in the deep stuff, but the lie could have been a lot worse.
Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now. Sixth shot coming up. Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. And it's their 8th shot now. This would be a great up and down. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Oh, just missed. And unfortunately, the shot limit has been reached on this hole, and this player is going to move on to the next. Teeing off here at the 11th. A bit out of shape with that swing. To get the rhythm back. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. Getting ready to play their third. Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Well, Rich, that's a shot they'd like to have back again for sure. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, they're in the deep rough here, but they ended up with a pretty favorable lie considering.
Here's the 6th shot.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. This lie is not great.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Pulled approach shot.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. Yeah, that was slightly misjudged. Ah, that's frustrating. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. This hole is a long par 4. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Don't be too steep into this one, playing from the card path. Don't want to ruin that club.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
Playing their 4th shot.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Playing their 5th shot.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, sitting up pretty good here in the sand. I've seen much worse, believe me.
Oh, come on. You're better than that. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. And from the bunker here. That's not your best play. You've reached the shot limit here. Head to the next hole and see if you can do better. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Coming off a really bad hole there. Hopefully they can shake it off and concentrate on this one.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Time for the second shot here at the 13th.
This one's going to the right.
And here we are with the third shot.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. Time now for the fourth shot. Is that a little glitch? Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Here's their seventh shot.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
That's it. Time's up. Move to the next hole. We've got to keep our pace of play. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Luke, what can you say? Just had a bad hole on the last. They need to shake it off and concentrate at the task at hand.
Where will this one end up? Opting for the 9-iron. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Getting ready to play their third. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, definitely not where they planned to be, but they could have had a lot worse of a situation. Sitting up pretty good here in the sand.
Sixth shot coming up. All right, let's stop the bleeding. This putt for quadruple bogey. That's disappointing. This putt is about 8 feet. That's annoying. You should make that. Now the mercy rule has been put into play here. Too many shots on this hole. Head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy. Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
And here we are with the third shot. I'd be booking in for some lessons if I was swinging it like that. That got caught up in a few of the branches. That's an awful error. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
Not hard enough. And that shot back in the fairway. Nicely done. I don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. Steady on. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Ooh. This putt really needs to drop for him here. Just didn't drop. That was pretty straightforward. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. That's a little untidy. Second shot here on the 16th. Going with the 8-iron here. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Well, this should be unpredictable. And here we are with their fourth.
Pretty good wind back into the player's face.
Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
Well, heads up here, guys. I don't know which way this one's going to come out of this stuff. Very, very deep down in here.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Whew. Don't lose too much energy. Here's the 8th shot. Looking really good, this one. And down she goes from outside the range. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole. Look, that's in the past, that hole behind you. Just look at the one in front. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Bit disappointing, that one. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid. That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Playing their 4th shot. This would be a great up and down. Here's their 6th shot. Momentum putts come in many shapes and sizes. This one's a 13-footer. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Yeah, not much to sweat there. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th. Sadly, this one will make a splash. Getting ready to play their third. Oh dear, that one's heading to the water. Time for the fifth shot. That was a little loose. Don't expect a good lie here. He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. And their seventh shot coming up. Where did that come from? That's not his style. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Right into the water on that one. Just off the fairway in the first cut. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
They're in the deep stuff, and they are deep into it as well. So you're going to have to be careful getting out of this one.
Oh, that's an inauspicious way to finish. Too many shots on the final hole. Time's up, my friend. As they say in the classics, Rich.